do have a very interesting speech from a very important lady in this space. She is the vice president of ZB Group. She is also the founder of ZB Nexus, which is a very significant think tank in this space. Also, additionally to that, she's the founder of Crypto Capital Fund. She founded it in 2016, and they have over 6x gains in the last 1.5 years. That being said, I want to welcome Aurora Wong, and she's going to talk about the next iteration of digital economy. A big applause for Aurora.
Hello, Singapore, and good morning, everyone. My name is Aurora Wong. I am the Vice President of ZB Group, as well as the founder of our group's think tank, ZB Nexus. Today, I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys some of the key insights our data is revealing at ZB Nexus, as well as our digital asset exchanges, such as ZB.com. That is our flagship platform of ZB Group. But before that, I'd like to give a big thank you to CoinMarketCap for putting this all possible, for making this all possible. They've worked really hard to put together the capital here, and I think it's a perfect place to have some important work accomplished. And I hope everyone leaves here with value added and having made great progress. Progress is key. And progress is key. And I think that's the binding factor that everyone appreciates out of 2018's bear market. I myself have witnessed the story arc of finance throughout my own career. I have to step back a little bit to the time I was living in New York City after earning my master's from Columbia and went on to work with financial institutions such as Merrill Lynch, the World Bank, and large asset management firms, both in the United States and in China. But it wasn't long before I realized that a lot of the best innovators and leaders went on to leave the industry and apply the decentralized ledger technology. So in 2016, I founded Crypto Capital, a blockchain-focused investment fund. We did pretty well. We invested mainly on projects with good cash flows, and also the projects which are technology-driven and with captured innovation factors. And we had 6x gains in a year and a half. Digital asset exchanges was one of the major tracks we focused on. Flash forward to 2018. I think it is obvious that you all noticed the industry was in need of cutting fat. There were not so much innovative ideas. There were too many ideas around, but not enough professionals to execute them. So more than ever, I was looking for teams with track records of success. You know, in crypto space, it's they're like dog years. A few years of successful track record is worth much more. So in the case of ZB Group, I was really thrilled to find a team that was founded in 2012 and had grown into one of the industry's largest. Our first platform, and also the flagship one, is ZB.com, and has grown into one of the world's largest digital asset trading platform. And today, ZB Group has also has been continuously diversifying ourselves into other services. In today's group, ZB Group has grown into really a diversified blockchain financial service provider. Many of you may not notice that ZB Group is also home to wallets, investment institutions, and media, and also research institutes such as ZB Nexus, our group's think tank. We produce a lot of primary researches for the benefit of all. After the success of ZB.com, our cluster of digital asset exchanges also expanded to include Bitward, BW.com, the world's first mining pool-based exchange, and ZB Global, ZBG.com, and Europe's regulated asset exchange, ZBX, and ZB Mega, based here in Singapore. Of course, there's also BitHigh in Korea and XT in Japan, among all the others. And all these services intersect between blockchain, cryptocurrency, and traditional finance. So it is pretty natural for me to join ZB Group. Through our cluster of exchanges, we offer a very diversified services to our users so that crypto traders can have access to major markets around the world. Talking about great services, there's a big news that just this week, we're about to launch a new version of ZB.com's app. It is a brand new full release, technically version 4.0. You would be able to find many social and community building enhancements in it. And our lead devs have cooked in a lot of unique features and a little bonuses. It's just like what you can find inside a brand new Tesla. So our unique social, like community building features, also includes a unique function that you could send a crypto bonus, kind of what we call in China red envelopes, to the other users on the platform. So in these unique digital envelopes, you will be able to fill in any of your favorite cryptos. So it's rather fun and useful, whether for the senders or the receivers. So back to 500 years ago, science has already become one of the most important accelerators of mankind. And today, with the technologies we have, 5G is already here, and big data and cloud computing is in rapid development, and AI is in also a fast approach, and is developing at full speed. Also, so much the blockchain. So all this considered together, the doors for digital economy is open. So what does blockchain solve? I think it must be a pretty easy question for the audience today. Essentially, blockchain technology solves the trust between people, which is a more abstract thing. And the problem's different than those solved by other technologies. And essentially, trust is the most important basic condition between people. And the trust of blockchain is the trust of machine and trust of mass. So the blockchain story sounds good, but the process to realize the promise is long and hard. Today is brutal. Tomorrow is even more brutal, Jack Ma said. The day after tomorrow is beautiful, but many people will die tomorrow night without seeing the sun the day after tomorrow. There were many outstanding entrepreneurs who entered this industry in the early stage, but unfortunately, they ended up lost their shirts and had to move on. Most recently, China's President Xi made a powerful speech about accelerating the blockchain technology as well as the industrial innovation. And this powerful speech had a dramatic effect on the digital markets, with Bitcoin's price jumped more than 40% in one day, and ZB.com's trading volume jumped more than 350%, with one quoted as saying, "the mysterious fact of the East." While this kind of influential news had a strong effect on the market in the short term, we believe that among the tokens on the market, there are still, like most of them, will be reviewed as worthless. It is more likely that just less than 1% of them will later be reviewed as with use cases and related value. At our research institute, ZB Nexus, we are very serious about our tokenomics research, and we use the latest economic model to understand the underlying logic of the token prices. In essential, we offer 4 categories of services: industry research reports, digital asset ratings, index research, and tokenomics labs. Our full website will be launching soon, and so do be on the lookout. I believe it will be a very cool product where you can look forward to finding some of the coldest and analytical reports out there. But I believe this is just what we need. So this kind of tough and analytical approach is also one of the major reasons of ZB Group's long-term success. We balance our strict listing policies with a certain risk tolerance, so that it still makes room for us to select and list those most innovative projects first. We were Asia's first exchange that listed Ethereum back like a few years back from now, and also for those big movers such as EOS and Quantum. Most recently, the IEO model has made a key role in delivering good market performance in the first half of this year. And ZB.com also carried out similar activities, but with a more conservative approach. Live and Pay, Australia's restaurant payment platform, was the #1 project of our UP program. It is essentially Australia's Yelp plus Alipay, and its solid business model and the real-world performance, as well as the user adoption numbers, made it a strong candidate for our UP program. And the results were very good. We reserved a $1 million worth of LVN tokens to our investors to subscribe to at half price, and all of the subscription amount was sold through within 4 hours. And the whole subscription amount actually exceeded 200% of the planned demand. Also, LVN had a decent increase after the opening. So projects like Live and Pay are kind of real-world projects with solid business model that we are delivering at ZB.com. So I think when you evaluate digital asset platforms, must involve, noting what kind of projects the platform is listing. Anything that pays, or PDF-based air project. On ZB.com, we actually only have 2 channels, or by UP program, or through the voting mechanism, both of which push very strict project selection by the platform and by the community to ensure a satisfactory outcome with the 3-party multi-win. So, I hope today you all learned something more about ZB Group. And if you are interested in any of the topics I highlighted today, you're welcome to drop by at our booth just in the central area. If we don't have time to meet and discuss during the day, there will be an official after party we co-sponsored with CoinMarketCap tonight. It is always a pleasure meet and connect, and I do hope everyone here, we work together to build a better tomorrow of the blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Thank you.